So, Michael and Steve, I'm back in the conference room. I want to just go over the notes I took, and hopefully they were comprehensive. So, we priced the motors three ways. Thank you for the payment on the motor. That will actually be in our bank account. That payment will be in our bank account tonight. So we'll be putting that on our credit card, since we work with credit cards with Land and Sea, and then we'll be purchasing it from Land and Sea the next day. Which I guess will be, Friday. So so that was engine and transmission information. So what we're going to do is the hull will be Whisper Gray, and we haven't decided whether we're using All Grip, All Craft, or All Craft SE, but we'll determine that. Bottom's going to be copper bronze. Bimini is going to be made out of Sombrello silver. We're going to try to make it to where it folds down in front of the windows. So it folds down in front of the window. And we're going to make it extra tall, but we will wait to make it until you guys are here. Or I may put some other 6'4" people in there, but we're going to actually have you approve it before we bend the metal. Because once we bent the metal, it's kind of over with. Oh, I can bend the metal, and then we can cut off the legs to be the height that you want. So we may go ahead and bend the metal, and when you come back for your next trip, then all we do is have to cut the legs down, which is our standard procedure anyway. All right, then the boot stripe. If we do the boot stripe, it'll be in claret. The boot stripe down here, it'll be in claret, and there will, if we do the, and I would suggest that on the transom that you do the claret, you do a boot stripe on the transom, even if you don't do a boot stripe on the sides, and that would be so that, because the varnished area is going to be similar in color to the hull color, so this would make it all pop. By putting a boot stripe at least on the transom, and we would do it in claret. All the decking area will be white cabin topping from stem to stern. Let's see. And the claret, the claret color numbers are All Grip, All Craft, All Craft SE. These are the color numbers depending on which of these products we use. And I'm going to have to figure out whether we want to use the All Grip, All Craft, or AW Craft SE. Vinyl will be Arctic Sky, Xander, and then Austere, Xander, 3010, 3110 for the Xander, and the 3111 for the piping, for the Austere piping. We'll do a cushion on the engine box like this. We'll also do seats and the cooler box back here, and then the seat back here will be a flap. It'll be a flap on it for it to snap into place. We will, the piping will be the Austere. All this piping will be Austere, and the cushions will be where'd it go? Arctic Sky Xander. So looking back at the picture, the console, I believe when it was out there at the boat, console is going to be white. The instrument panel on the console will be varnished with a Chris-Craft mahogany stain. The inside of the boat, inside of this cabin, will continue with the same color scheme on the final in here. It'll be all painted white, ceiling and sides painted white, and then each rib and each side stake and each deck beam will have a varnished strip to cover the. It'll be similar to what's done in the Hirschhoff. Let's see. I think that's all the notes that are on there. Oh, and we were talking about the reproducing, was talking about reproducing the witch hat. So it's not actually, we could probably figure out a way to make a witch hat and make it lock into your existing bow light. But and this is this is pre-war, so that's going to be a witch hat. But anyway, we could probably figure out a way to make that work, but it wouldn't be accurate and it'd be very expensive, I'm sure. So our thought is right now that we go with the correct bow flagpole for post-war. Let's see. This note is to remind me that we want to put a hatch up here, put a glass in the hatch up here, and a guard over the glass. And if you're interested, this is how a voltage regulator works. And so I think that covers everything. And this is the flooring that we talked about, and we had enough of that, so I billed you for that today. And you still got like $2,000 in the till, and we're actually working on moving some stuff this week. So I'll probably be back on your boat perhaps on Friday, but we got some more stuff we got to move tomorrow. So we'll be back on working on the inside of the boat probably on Friday. This is an Ivolite. Your boat didn't have an Ivolite on it, and so far I haven't seen any pictures on the internet of these boats with the Ivolite. So I'd say we ought to leave it off unless you just really, really want one. It would be period correct. This would be, we probably want to put the taller version. They make one with a long shaft, and this one's the short shaft style. Long shaft style is about a foot long. It makes about a foot taller than it is right there. And so I will video one of those here in just a minute. And I also have reached out to the president of the of the Chris Craft Boat Club, and there are some articles on his boat that I'll send you links to. He has a 1940 red and white, but I'll send you some links to that one. All right, gentlemen, hopefully we captured everything, and we're going to keep on moving forward. Thanks.